TheCollabyss or Collabyss or whatever, I finally decided to start calling this channel, as I always say. I'm in a new location because I like relocating and I find it fun, I guess. So as all of you guys were making videos this week, I was taking note, literally, of some of my pet peeves, and here they are. Number 1, chewing loudly. In my school, you're allowed to chew gum, and this is always something that bothers me every single day. Someone will just be chomping away on their gum, and you can hear it, and you can hear the spit, and it's just gross. And especially last year, one girl sat behind me, and she was the loudest chewer I had ever heard in my entire life. And it was so obnoxious. She sat right behind me, so like I could hear it in my ear every day. Sometimes I would even just like close my ears, literally, not even exaggerating here, and I actually asked the teacher if I could move seats, and I did. Number 2, clicking and tapping pens. So the tapping doesn't annoy me so much as the clicking does. There's this one kid who like clicks the pen on his face and like in his mouth, and then the people who got like anxious or whatever and they click their pens super fast, and it's just like, I'm trying to focus right now, and like I know it might help you to focus and click your pen, but it's like I'm trying to focus too. Or when people tap their pencils obnoxiously. But if it happens every single day, all the time, I get irritated very quickly. Number 3, breathing loudly. I don't really have a problem with this so much anymore because it hasn't happened recently, but if you're trying to take a test and you can just hear the person behind you breathing like not like normally breathing like, you know what I'm saying, right? Like when people breathe super loudly. This one kid in like 5th and 6th grade, he was the loudest breather. I could hear him all the way across the room when we were taking the test, and I was like, I can't focus. Number 4, when you're watching a video on YouTube or listening to an audiobook and you can hear the person spit or them opening and closing their mouth. This happened to me a lot. I don't know about you guys, but some videos that I watch, I don't know if it's the microphone or whatever they're using, but I can hear their mouth opening and closing as they speak, and I can hear the spit, and it's gross, and I can't even like listen to the video. I literally click out of the video because I can't do it. I can't. And last year I actually had to read Great Expectations, which I talked about in Vita, so if you follow me on my main channel then you would know that. Probably, possibly, I don't know. But I was listening to an audiobook because it helped me focus when I was reading the book, and it helped me, you know, like stay in tune with what was going on. And the guy on the audiobook, oh my god, you could hear everything. Like you could hear him constantly opening and closing his mouth, and it was terrible, but it helped me a lot when I was reading that book. Very good book, might I add, but the audiobook, oh my god, oh my god. Number 5, walking slowly or stopping to talk in the hallway. Don't do it, okay? If you're a freshman going into high school, this is one of the things that all the upperclassmen at my school told me when I was a freshman, was to not stop in the hallway and to walk fast in the hallway. Pretty much the main thing everyone told me was that. And they are so freaking right, because there are 3 girls at least 3 girls that stop right in the middle of the hallway and talk when it's a rush to get to lunch and people are also trying to get to other classes. And it's like, no, don't do that. Go in the corridor, because we have some corridors like outside of our classrooms that you can get into, and just like talk there instead of in the middle of the freaking hallway when everyone is trying to get through. Like, don't do it. Just don't. Like, talk with your friends as you walk, and like if you walk really slowly, pick up the pace. Like, a little bit. Because I've been late to class before because people are walking so slowly. Especially when they stand in, you know, formations where you can't like just get through them. They're like standing too awkwardly close and there's like too many people, and I'm like, I don't know, like there's just not enough space to get through them, and you're like, this is absolutely terrible. And eventually you just kind of like shove them out of the way and you're like, I'm going to class. So the clouds decided to interrupt my video and block out the sun, and now everything looks really dark and ominous and dramatic. So anyway, that is the end of my video as the sun kind of comes back in, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any pet peeves, leave them in the comments below, especially if they're the same ones as me, so you don't make me feel like I'm so easily irritated by things. Sorry I was talking so fast in this video, I just kind of wanted to get it all through because I was talking about a lot of things. So yes, I will see you guys next Saturday. Goodbye!